frustrating loss this Saturday. Where do you go from here?
It was a hard-fought battle. We played the hardest that we could. There's some mistakes that were made, but that's what the season's all about. Making mistakes, learning from them, getting better. So from here, we just go back to practicing, go back to focusing on the things that we need to get better.
I know Coach Patterson has his goals pyramid. How many of those goals are still in sight?
Our main goal is to, give the best season we can to the seniors, and we still have a chance to do that. We still have a chance to win 6 games, and we're going to continue to work hard and continue to get better. So, going forward, we just want to get better. We just want to, hopefully get to a bowl game and, get this thing right.
With these kind of losses, does it make it hard to trust the rest of the defense, or?
No, we've been through a lot as a defense. Coach P knows what he's doing. We've been through all summer conditioning, spring conditioning. So, it's just, getting back to the drawing board, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, and, trying new things and trying to get better and continue to go forward.
What's some of those things you guys can improve on as a defense? Maybe something you learned from the OU game?
Well, Coach P talked about tackling, having an emphasis on tackling, having an emphasis on communication, when things are going rampant, everything's going quick and it's loud, just having, calmness to get whatever we need to get done. So, today we're just going to focus on, getting the call, making the right call and just executing the call.
Kansas is not known to be a power in the Big 12, but they've always given you guys some pretty tough games. So what's your thoughts on playing Kansas?
You can't overlook Kansas. Every time we go to Kansas, anytime we play Kansas, they always come out and they always give us a good game. So, they got a pretty good offense. They're playing better than they were last year. So they're definitely an opponent not to be taken not to be taken lightly. So we're going to, game plan, and we're going to see how we can stop the Kansas Jayhawks.
Is there anything you remember in particular about the last time you were up there when it was pretty cold?
The last time I went there, which was 2 years ago, I remember this is kind of how the day went for the most part. I think one of our linebackers took the ball up and it deflected off somebody else, and then one of their guys caught it and took it in for a touchdown. So that's kind of just been like the way things have gone anytime we've gone to Kansas, anytime we played them. So we know what to expect when we go down there, and we're going to prepare and we're going to be ready for it.
As a defensive player, how fun is it for you to watch some of the offensive guys like Kenny and Kyle and Taj Williams had a really good game against OU? How fun is it for you guys to see that?
It's really a good feeling, knowing, with everything we've been through, everything we've done together, summer conditioning, spring conditioning. I know those guys personally, and to see them, just excel at what they're doing, it brings me joy. And to know that, this program has a lot of promise for the future, it brings me joy.
Does it give you guys confidence as a defensive unit, knowing that you have an offense that can put up those kind of points?
It does, but at the same time, we have to do what we have to do. We have to go in, we have to execute, we have to be accountable. And, even though the offense, is putting up a lot of points and they're doing a great job, that doesn't mean that we can slack off it. So, today we're going to have that emphasis in mind and we're going to try to get better.
As a senior leader, what did you tell the younger guys this week about playing an opponent like Kansas that you can't let down against?
I told them that Kansas is very deceiving. You can't trust their record. Their record is not true of the type of team they are. They're a pretty good team. They have always played us pretty good, so you can't overlook them. You have to prepare for them just like you prepare for Oklahoma.
Everybody's kind of focused on like the big picture.